Hi, and thanks for joining me today. My name is Michelle Young, and I'm excited to welcome you to this trauma-informed vinyasa flow. Today, I'll be offering you a variety of postures that will build on one another. You'll notice that each time we move through a sequence of postures, we'll add a new posture, but the base sequence will remain the same throughout. This is called a waterfall sequence. During practice, I'll be offering options for you if you feel you'd prefer a different pose or a modification. Feel free to take what serves and leave what doesn't. As we approach the end of class, we'll be winding down and cooling the body down. We'll be preparing for Shavasana. Shavasana is a time of rest and integration. I ask during Shavasana that everybody remain on their mat. Whether you take Shavasana in a reclined position or in a comfortable seat, please stay on your mat during Shavasana. If you need to leave before the end of class, please leave before Shavasana so that we don't disturb our neighbors. Again, my name's Michelle. This is a 30-minute vinyasa flow, and I invite you to listen to your body, do what feels good, and feel free to take a time out, rest in child's pose, or take a comfortable seat anytime throughout practice if you need to reset. I'll be teaching and demoing today at the top of the mat. I'll be taking the modifications that I suggest rather than the primary pose I cue. Please listen to your body. Take care of yourself. We practice today so that we can practice tomorrow. Let's begin in child's pose or a comfortable seat. Coming to your hands and knees, bringing your knees as wide as the mat and sitting back on the heels, or finding your way to a comfortable seat, whichever serves your practice best. Take a moment to settle in, bringing your awareness to your breath. Sense and feel the breath moving through you. As you inhale, sense and feel the expansion of your inhale. And as you exhale, sense and feel the way the body releases and lets go. Take a few breaths here, allowing the body to arrive. Notice if the mind is wandering. Gently guide your awareness back to the breath. Today in practice, I'll be bringing you back to the breath frequently throughout class to help you to drop out of thinking and into a state of being present, awake, aware, and at ease. Take another 3 breaths here. When you're ready, shift forward into a tabletop. If you're in a seat, you can remain there. We're going to begin to link breath and movement by inviting in some cat-cows. On an inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest, arch the back. As you exhale, round the back, navel to spine. Inhaling, lifting the heart, arching the back. Exhale, round, navel to spine. Continuing to move with the breath just like that. Feel free to add any organic movement. If you're in a tabletop position, you might roll through the chest or press in and out of child's pose. If you're in a comfortable seat, you might bring in some torso rolls or stick with your cat-cow variation, allowing the body and the breath to become one, where the breath informs your movement. And taking a few more rounds of breath. Once you feel complete in your practice, we'll take a moment to find that neutral spine. And then you can bring the right arm up and out to the right. And as you exhale, we're going to bring the right arm underneath the left arm. If you're sitting in a seat, we'll bring the right arm across the body for a stretch through the right shoulder. As you breathe in, reach the fingertips towards the left, and as you exhale, anchor the hip back or down. One more big breath in. Complete breath out. Releasing that, we'll take the second side. On an inhale, sweep the left arm up and out. As you exhale, thread the left arm under the right or bring the left arm across the body. Using that dynamic breath and movement, on an inhale, reach the fingertips further. As you exhale, pull the hip back, drop the hip down. Releasing as you finish that exhale, and then finding your way to downward facing dog or hero's pose. Hero's pose will just come to the hands and knees and bring yourself back onto the heels. A block can be really helpful here. Take a moment to pedal out the legs if you're in downward dog, and taking a moment here to anchor into your breath and find stillness. From our downward facing dog or hero's pose, on an inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, we'll find our way to a forward fold, top of the mat. Moving to that forward fold, grab opposite elbows, let the head hang, ragdoll. Then releasing the hands on an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. As you gaze up towards the thumbs, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way to rise, reaching arms up overhead. And exhale, hands through heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold in. Inhaling for a half lift. And exhale, plant the palms, take it back to downward facing dog or hero's pose. When you're ready, we're going to look to the top of the mat. Step, walk, or float to the thumbs, finding that forward fold once again. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhaling all the way to rise. And hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Move through your plank, chaturanga, maybe an upward facing dog, and finding your way back to downward dog. We'll pause for just a moment before taking that one more time. On your exhale, traveling to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhaling all the way up. And hands through heart center. Releasing the hands when you're ready. We're going to find our way to the top of the mat if you're not already there. And work towards a lunge, stepping the left foot back. And take a moment to settle in. You're welcome to lower to the knee. On an inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, release the hands to frame your front foot, straightening the front leg for half splits or pyramid. Remember, you can take whichever variation feels right, and if at any time you want to switch it up or change your options, you're welcome to do that. We can always change our mind on our mat. From here, bend the right knee, step the left foot to meet the right, forward fold. Inhaling all the way to rise, and hands to heart. Stepping back this time with the right foot, finding that high lunge, or lowering the right knee, finding that low lunge. Sweeping the arms up overhead on an inhale. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms high, and as you exhale, release the hands to frame the front foot. Feel free to use your blocks to support you. Whether you are in pyramid or half splits, take a moment to feel into sensation. And then when you're ready, we'll bend into the left knee. We'll step the right foot to meet the left and fold in. Inhaling all the way to rise, and hands to heart. Option to take a vinyasa, reaching the arms up overhead. Exhale, folding in. Inhaling for that half lift. And exhale, finding your way back to downward facing dog or hero's pose. Feeling free to explore chaturanga or a plank posture, upward facing dog or cobra, or even a little seated back bend. At the top of your next exhale, we'll find our way back to that lunge position, stepping the right foot forward. Maybe the knee lifts, maybe you stay anchored on the earth. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, straighten the front leg. Pyramid or half splits. Bending into the right knee, and coming in, back through that lunge and moving into a warrior three. Option to use a block here today. Option to bring the left hand to the hip to balance the pelvis. Nice work, y'all. Step the left foot to meet the right. Chair pose. Sit the hips back. All the way to rise. Hands to heart center. Inhaling, reaching up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, moving through your vinyasa or taking a hero's pose. Remember, you can move the spine in whatever way feels good. Wherever you're at today, we'll meet in downward facing dog or heroes. Taking the left leg into the air and stepping the left foot forward, maybe pulling the left knee forward, coming in for a high crescent lunge or a low crescent lunge. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, pyramid or half splits. Just taking a moment here to feel into sensation, to notice, to explore. And bending into the left knee, come back into that lunge, and we're launching out from here. Warrior three. You can use your block. You can bring the hand to the hip or swim the arms back. Releasing the right foot to meet the left. Chair pose. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhaling, half lift. And exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to change it up a little bit, stepping back with the left foot. And again, option to take that crescent lunge, option to lower the left knee. Exhale, cactus, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the hands, straighten the front leg. You know where we're going. Pyramid or half splits. From here, we're finding that lunge once again, moving through to warrior 3. Now this time we're going to float the toes back, grounding the heel coming into warrior 1. Strong and steady here, press into the outer edge of the back foot. Draw the energy equally between the front and the back leg. And from here, we're opening to the left, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. And exhale, windmill the hands to the top of the mat. Step the left foot to meet the right. Chair pose. Samastitihi, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling, half lift. And exhaling, stepping back with the right foot. Again, option to lower down, coming down to the earth. Option to stay high crescent. As you exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, release the hands and straighten the front leg. Pyramid or half splits. Bending into the left knee. We're coming in for warrior 3, launching out. You can use your block if you need. And then when you're ready, we're floating the right toes back, ground through the heel, Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. Balance the energy, draw the energy between the front and the back leg equally. Opening up for warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Windmill the hands to the earth. And step the right foot to meet the left. Chair pose. All the way to stand, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come through vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog or hero's pose. From your downward facing dog or hero's pose, drop to the hands and knees to a tabletop position and swing the feet to the right or the left and come to a seat, extending the legs out long in front of you. And taking the right foot to the inside of the left leg, bring the left hand to the outside of the left hip. Inhale, right arm. Exhale, fold over the left leg for Jani Shirshasana. Inhaling, coming all the way up. And changing legs, right leg goes down, left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Right hand grounds behind the hip. Inhale, left arm. And exhale, forward fold. Inhaling all the way back up, extending the left leg long. We'll bring the right foot to the outside of the left leg. This time, right hand grounds behind the hip. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, twist. Looking to the left, unwind, counter twist. Release the right foot to meet the left. We'll take the second side, left foot to the outside of the right leg. Left hand grounds, right arm raises, and twist. Looking back to center, unwind, counter twist. Extend the left leg long. Bring the soles of the feet to the earth, feet about as wide as the hips, and cross the right ankle over the left thigh for figure 4. Sitting up nice and tall here, broaden the collarbones as you stretch through the outer right hip. Breathe into sensation. Noticing how sensation impacts the mind and the body. Release the right foot to the earth. We'll take the left ankle crossing the right thigh, sitting up nice and tall. Breathing into sensation, and again, just noticing how the mind responds to sensation. Use the breath to regulate the body and the mind. Releasing the left foot to the earth, windshield wiper, knees right, left, right, left. And then move your way to your back or to a comfortable seat. And if you're in a comfortable seat, you can bring the hands to the knees, facing the palms up. If you're in a reclined position, take a moment to adjust the body to find a little bit more comfort and ease for your Shavasana. Remember, Shavasana is a time for integration. If you need to leave early, now's a great time to do that. We'll take a few moments to adjust the body, to take any final postures that you need before settling in. Once you've settled in to Shavasana, take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, let everything go. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, inviting gentle movements to the fingers and the toes. You might stretch long or draw in tight, eventually coming to the right or the left side of the body, and then to a comfortable seat, bringing the hands to the center of the heart. Taking a moment to acknowledge yourself for coming onto your mat today, for taking the time to connect your breath, your body, and your mind. Thank you so much for sharing your time and your energy. Be well. Namaste.